Hi and welcome to BrewTube. I hope you've been following along with my Dear Dryery saga. I've been doing a daily short about my sobriety through dry January. It's been a challenge. One thing that's helped me is some non-alcoholic beer. I was never a massive fan of this. I was dead set against it in actual fact, and it's been quite a revelation. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I actually really enjoy some non-alcoholic beer. If you're feeling fortunate, folks, is that the right thing to say?
Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Thanks, Clint, that's the one. Let's try Lucky Saint. Lucky Saint always had their lager out, and they released, not a long time ago, their Hazy IPA. Let's give it a whirl. You probably all know this Lucky Saint. Blue can, very well known. I think it's had some success. Curious to try it, simply because having had the Aldi Pilsner, that was a revelation. Delicious and very, very reasonable. Now, let's try one of the bigger hitters. Here it is, freshly poured. Slightly on the cloudy side for a lager. Very nice white foam. Seems to last quite well. Your kind of standard maltiness. More sort of your bread crust, sort of toasted bread. So it's interesting, it's got like those darker aromas for a lighter beer. And maybe a bit of like hoppy, floral, sort of grassiness, but it's got some promise. This is actually a really nice beer. Similarly on the tongue as in the bouquet, you've got that breadiness. It's a darker breadiness. It's the bread crust. It's a toasted bread, certainly cooked bread. So the maltiness is there, and yeah, it's got a sort of florally hoppiness to it. Yeah, almost a sort of rose flower type flavour to it. Maybe slightly honeysh, and it's got a crisp bitterness at the end, but nothing overpowering. Very, very nice and very well balanced. Delightful beer. Very refreshing. Perfect for your summer days. And even in -2 degrees, still a very delicious beer. So moving on to the orange can, their Hazy IPA. The lager, very well known. This is a fairly new beer that they've just released. I believe it was just before Christmas. Possibly similar in colour. It's slightly orangey, but it's still got the haze as the lager does as well. The head seems to go down a little bit quicker, but obviously completely different on the nose. Big citrus, orangey type aromas. It actually smells slightly metallic. In fact, the more I'm smelling it, it actually smells more sort of like an orange sort of dish detergent or something. It's slightly soapy, but I was hoping more out of this than in actual fact it delivers. Not a massive fan. It doesn't really, oh, and now you've got the bitterness coming through. For me, this doesn't work. It's not very good. It's watery. The bitterness just keeps coming through now. It's glutton for punishment. I go for another sip. That's really quite bad. I'm not enjoying this at all. It's don't really get much on the sort of malty side, so don't know, maybe it's like a sort of Pilsner malt, so there may be this like flowery notes that just kind of get masked then by the citrus. The citrus is there, and to be fair, it's not all that soapy, but it's not on the nice end. It's not synthetic, but doesn't sort of really work, and it sort of goes from sort of pleasanter orange juice flavour into sort of orange pith, and then sort of lemon skin, and that sort of bitterness just seems to just keep keep coming up and sort of hitting your tongue. Still going to go for another one to see if it actually grows on me. Not a fan. It's thin, it's watery. The citrus flavours are there and they are more apparent, but not a fan. If I was to go back to the lager, yeah, straight away on the nose you're getting all of the nice sort of maltiness, that slight sort of floral hoppiness, and it's just that much cleaner, crisper. Yes. If you haven't already, I would personally definitely recommend this one. I would say probably avoid that one. So, 50% is not bad, but yeah, there's definitely other alcohol-free lagers out there which are amazing, and on the budget side, that Aldi Pilsner really did blow me away. If you haven't watched that one, I'll pop a link up there at the end, and if you haven't seen the Dear Diary saga yet, I'll post those up there at the end as well. Like I say, it will be running all month. Hopefully, I'm going to stay the course. There's been a few trying times. There's more trying times ahead, and hopefully, I won't be bowing down to either social pressure or social media pressure, which will make me crack. That's a lot for today. See you again here soon. I'll pass those. Anyway, that's a lot for you. Anyway, that's a lot for today. See you again here soon.